We are excited to have Lauren Lucky here from Grassi CPAs join us today. Lauren is the marketing specialist with 5 years of marketing experience. This session will be a little different than what we've done in the past. We're going to have a lightning interview, so she will have a minute to introduce herself and 30 seconds to answer each question. Thank you again, Lauren, for agreeing to participate in our new Meet a Member format. Let's just begin with you providing us some information about you and your firm.
Yeah, thank you so much for having me. So as you said, my name is Lauren Lucky. I'm the marketing specialist at Grassi Advisors and Accountants. Been working there for 5 years and also have 5 years of experience. I work from our Jericho, Long Island office, but we have 6 additional offices throughout the Northeast. We have about 350 employees and we're looking forward to keep growing this year.
That's great. So 2020 has changed a lot of our perspectives and thoughts on client expectations. What types of strategies has your firm implemented during these uncertain times to maintain the quality of your services and continue to exceed client expectations?
So client service and client expectations are always at the forefront of all of our minds. It's just a firm mantra that we have. It comes from our CEO, Lou Grassi, and it's carried throughout our partners, principals, all the way down to the staff. But I think if anything, the pandemic kind of just humanized our services more so.
Right.
You know, we always preach that we're all in this together. Everyone is experiencing this. Everyone's working from home. Everyone's taking care of their families. I think we really focused on checking in emotionally with our clients. You know, we always talk to them, but we really made it a point to just ask if they were okay and how they're doing. Also another big marketing effort that our firm hosted was Small Business Saturday. So all of our advisors across different service lines on a Saturday from 9 to 5 hosted open Zoom sessions, and businesses in the community were allowed to pop in and ask us any questions that they had about, you know, the PPP relief, emergency loan funds, just how to market through the pandemic. And we ended up helping about 350 businesses and nonprofits in the community. So just, again, just a human touch and making sure everyone's okay where we can.
Yeah, wow. That's great. That's a good idea. What is the structure of your marketing department and did anything change in 2020?
Yeah, so we have 7 people on our team. We're a close-knit group. We've always communicated really well. Everyone has the same attitude of let's pitch in, let's get this done, let's make it the best that we can. And I think the pandemic just encouraged that more. You know, we were able to talk to each other with different platforms. Our firm utilized Zoom and Microsoft Teams. So we're always talking. And, you know, whether it was 11 o'clock at night or 7 in the morning, we all were just ready to pitch in and just make sure that we're still marketing to the during the pandemic.
Sure. What have you learned the hard way?
What I've learned the hard way is that communication is key. If you think you're communicating or over communicating, communicate more. I think that's something that I'm unfortunately still learning, and I think it's something I'll always be learning. But communication is definitely key. Communicate, communicate, communicate.
Yes. What is a must know for other accounting marketers?
A must know is I think you should always stay hungry to learn and try to look for inspiration everywhere, wherever you go. It could be the smallest thing that can inspire you for your next project.
What are your special skills, or what is something people may not know about you?
So I went a little personal for this.
That's okay.
I love to cook and I love dogs. So if I see your dog, I'm gonna ask to pet it. It's just, I have to, I can't help myself.
What is the biggest benefit you receive from your AIM membership, or what effect has AIM had on your marketing career?
I think the biggest benefit I receive from AIM is just that you're constantly learning. It's nice to hear that you're kind of on point with the projects that you're doing, or just learn how other accounting marketers are bringing their services to market, what projects they're launching. It's just kind of a good benchmarking tool, and it's great for projecting the trends that are coming down the pike.
Sure, I agree with that. Share one marketing tip.
One marketing tip would be, I think you should always try to think outside the box. I think especially with accounting marketing. We try to, tie a pretty bow around everything. We think it should be cut and dry because that's how the industry is. But I think that the best projects lie in the gray area. That's how you make the biggest splash in the market. So just always try to go for it.
What do you feel is the biggest issue with accounting marketers today?
So I think the biggest issue just with any business professional is keeping up with the trends and the technology. You see on social media how people launch products and make an experience special. So I think just keeping up to date with what's going on, what's the next hottest thing, while still completing your projects and making deadlines and trying to plan for future projects.
What would you do? See, I'm messing up too.
It's because I messed up the flow. I'm so sorry.
Well, the one question that I just read to you, I think there's like a typo in it. So I struggled with the question that I just asked. Let's see, what would you be doing? Okay, got it. What would you be doing if you had not become a marketer?
I probably would be doing fashion merchandising. That's what I started my degree in. And then I switched to economics and marketing halfway through. So probably fashion.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. What is the biggest project you are working on right now?
It's honestly just ongoing. I've planned a lot of events for our firm, and obviously with the pandemic, we've switched to digital. So again, just trying to stay up with the trends and come up with new experiences to bring digital events to our clients and our prospects.
Sure. If you had an unlimited budget, what is the one thing you would implement immediately?
So I made this one personal again, and it was a personal tech teacher.
Oh.
But I wouldn't say I'm not an early adapter of technology, but I am not an easy adapter. I definitely have to run through a new platform several times before I feel comfortable with it and I know all of its nuances. So if I had someone right next to me that could teach me how to do that and kind of keep me up to date with what the kids are talking about these days.
Sure. Yeah. I think we all need somebody like that in our life. What books have you been reading recently that you feel would be beneficial to other AIM members?
Yeah, so my favorite book that I've ever read, it's The 5 People You Meet in Heaven by Mitch Albom. And I think just especially the times that we're in, it really just kind of grounds you, or at least just to reiterate that, everything happens in life for a reason, and life is a gift and you shouldn't take it for granted. Sure. I think it could just give you a good perspective.
Yeah, that's a good recommendation. Now, before we end, are there any last minute comments you have for marketers, especially since this new year is finally here?
I know, I can't believe it. And it's February. I
know, it's insane.
But yeah, just stay passionate, always try to, like I said, find inspiration wherever you can. You are your brand. So I always carry our Grassi hand sanitizer wherever.
Do you have Grassi masks?
Yeah, exactly. You never know who you're going to meet, where you're going to find inspiration from. So just keep your eyes open.
Exactly. And thank you again for participating in this. This will be published now in our February issue. So that'll be released probably in the next couple of weeks. So we really appreciate your time. And thank you for
letting me do this.
Yeah. Thank you for bearing with us through this new format too that we have. So we appreciate it.
Thanks for letting me be the tester of this.
Yeah, of course.